Travis, dude. We're live. Come on. Let's go.
What?
We're going. We're watching the race.
We're doing what?
We're doing live.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, right now.
One too many Bud Lights.
All right. Welcome back. How's the nap? Was it a good one?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of perfect timing, race for the
Battle
lead.
For the lead right now.
Holy cow.
That's bright.
All right. Chastain versus Truex. Hey, this was my pick, Martin Truex Jr.
Where's my guy at? Byron? He's all the way back there in 8th. It's
guy.
getting juicy now.
Hey, thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome back.
Pick a better place than that.
Welcome back to Dirty Mo Live. Final
It was the studio was cold. It's dark. I had the race on. I fell asleep.
final 41 laps. Truex versus Ross Chastain.
I would say there's no better nap that you can take during a NASCAR race, though.
Man, I'll tell you.
There is
And you know
not
what?
one.
The racing can be great,
It
but
can-
sometimes it's just so
it's the
soothing.
droning.
Well,
it's
mhm.
of the moat. I swear.
I got Denny's kind of just hovering that 4th, 5th spot, and
Man, his
Chastain-
pit crew can't
Let him-
seem to
has not been the
control
day
it
for
today.
that.
and then
No.
Chastain was leading at the time, and my motto is ABC. Anybody but Chastain, so I fell asleep.
Yeah,
Like,
that's Brennan Poole's motto for this week, too.
did you? So
Man,
Did you hear what
did
he
we
said?
didn't talk about
We
that,
did
did
not.
we?
That
No.
happened after we went off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what did he say exactly? I know I wrote it down.
So Ross kind of got into his bumper, hit him,
Mm-hmm.
and then Poole then gets hit by Larson. Jamie talks with Poole afterwards, and he says,
he says probably needs to get his butt whooped. Brennan Poole on Ross Chastain.
yeah. But here's the deal. Then do it.
No, he didn't.
I know.
Well, now, granted, he can't. He's out of the car.
Oh man, Truex cannot give up the bottom like that.
Well, you
I
got
don't know.
Harvick
He's running
on
the middle really, really well.
Jeez.
Well,
And
the
he's
pro-
going to get a run on him on the straight if he runs the top.
Well, didn't Chastain make the pass on him last time on the top?
I think so.
So maybe that's what he's doing. Is he's blocking the
taking
top
away
line.
that lane.
I don't know. I was asleep.
Coming up on Harvick, I don't think there is a. Is there a Stuart Haas car that is on the lead lap? I don't think so. I saw Brett or Couchracer or someone tweet that. I don't think there's a Stuart Haas car that's on the lead lap.
Man.
No, because only the top 11 are on the lead lap.
Yeah, I have my water somewhere. I don't know where I
So
put it.
that's a no.
I didn't take it, I promise.
Got it. Yeah,
I mean,
can Ross get around Truex here? And for those who are watching this, hopefully it's on a phone or an iPad and you're watching the race as well. But if you're not, it's on Fox Sports 1. So make sure you tune in for the closing 36
But if you only
laps.
have one screen, don't leave us.
Yeah, then don't leave us. Yeah.
But yeah, Ross was, it was Byron for the longest time. Then I don't know what happened with Byron's car. Ross passed him, and then Ross was kind of dominating the race. And then Truex was in an awful mood. His crew
Mhm.
chief
Yelling at
had to
each other.
basically say, suck it up,
Mhm.
stop complaining, and go. And then Martin Truex, put some NOS in his car and, went fast and furious. And
Yeah.
just,
I love the James Small basically told him, like, what did he say?
It's words
something
we
will-
shouldn't say on here, but yeah. He
Yeah.
Was like,
quit crying
he
about
was
it.
like,
And just go.
just drive the
Settle in.
car.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, we're in a good spot. Just drive the car. We did the right thing. That's what he said.
And I mean, he just a rocket tied to his car.
Yep.
And
Hey, man.
remember we mentioned
Poke
this
the
on
bear.
the first show. His brother won on Saturday. Can you imagine?
The Truex double. That's what I said. That's what I said at the beginning.
The Truex sweep.
The Truex sweep. Also, I find it interesting that
You heard it here first.
and maybe there will be something that happens, but basically ever since we stopped going live, the natural cautions went away.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had all the cautions
Yeah, there
when
hasn't
we
been-
were
there
live,
has
and
not
there has
been a
not been
caution
anything
Since
since.
we went off. Yep.
I wonder if it's
Do you think it's because of the
the rubber on the track.
yeah? Could
Yeah,
I
just more
think that
grip.
is a very good observation and could be the reason why it's been a cleaner
Especially early
race.
on, you had some rubber get laid down, but then not enough, so a caution comes out because of wreck. And then I forget who tweeted it out. During those caution laps, those hot tires are then picking up the rubber, removing it from the track, so it kept it the track green, and then there hasn't been it. So now that track's got rubber laid down. Early on, they showed a couple photos.
Right.
Well, and
change.
it also helps that
Our crew chief is back.
yes, Tiff is back. She'll be monitoring the YouTube chat.
I wish you would have monitored and let me know that we're going live and woke me up from my nap.
Listen, man. Like I said, pick a better place to nap.
This is the best place to nap.
What was I gonna say? You guys broke my train of thought.
The rubber on the track.
Yeah, what was I gonna
Truex
say
is
about
getting
that?
a little bit of distance on Chastain.
But with going around the traffic though, it's he's been trying to get. Is that Harvick?
And Harvick's
He has been trying to get around Harvick for a handful of laps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this wear their tires down more? Does it?
Oh, I
does
remember.
It invite the third and fourth place people?
It also helps that we haven't had cautions in stages 2 and 3 when Ross Chastain isn't running people over.
That's true. Yeah.
That definitely helps contribute to the
maybe he'll punt
not
Kevin
as many
Harvick
cautions.
here and yeah.
Well, he's going to have to punt Truex first if he's going to do that.
We almost had one on the green pit stops. Harrison Burton spun out at the entry of pit road, but he was able to get it going, and so they didn't throw out a caution there. That would have been interesting. But then in that, Truex cycled through and passed Chastain with those green stops. So that was
Oh,
very
man.
rough.
And
Harvick way up the
loose.
track.
Way up
loose.
the track. Holy cow. I thought he was going to take Barry out
Holy
with him.
cow, man. He just
lost a
sent it
lot.
in there trying to stay on the lead lap.
Bruno says
Bruno Mars.
Larson, Bruno Brights.
Okay, so not
close. He says Larson should block Chastain and send him into the wall, almost like Matt Kenseth, Joey
Well, I don't
Logano
think-
style.
I don't think Larson is.
I don't think he's going to do that.
Or Chase Elliott, Kevin Harvick
Yep.
at Bristol.
Yep.
Yep.
Or Clint Boyer, Jeff Gordon at Phoenix.
Yep.
But it's basically down to a 2-horse race at this point.
Yeah.
Unless we get a yellow.
I'd love to see a yellow. Don't like.
You got Blaney in 3rd, Hamlin in 5th or 4th, Bell in
Everybody's
5th,
taking tires.
Gibbs 6th. So you have
You
some
know.
Toyotas, but Denny since
Man,
mid-first stage
a
hasn't done
lot
much.
can happen in 25 laps.
Yep.
But Truex seems to be gapping him a little bit, but the only thing that doesn't help him is the lap traffic has to get out of the
I
way
said
in order
earlier
to help him.
That I think Truex has a lot of long run speed, and that maybe the Toyotas do too. So
Well,
I don't know.
and this race could very much be about track position and clean air because Truex passed Ross via pit stop, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
They cycled through.
So we'll see if that
probably
was
gonna
the
show
winning
Kevin.
move,
Oh,
but
no.
it could very well be whoever has the clean air late at Dover
right.
is in the best position possible.
I mean, 54 races since Truex Jr. last won.
Yeah, that's another good point.
That's pretty crazy.
Only 1 second place, 8 top 5s.
Look at
8
Blaney.
stage wins.
Blaney has 17 top 5s since his last win.
That's got to be like
Yeah, when is Blaney going to have that breakout year?
I don't know.
You know?
I don't know. You know.
that's got to be mentally exhausting to keep being asked about it, hearing it, seeing those stats.
Oh, my
We got a
gosh.
slow car. Austin Dillon. Oh, coming to the pits.
That is sketchy.
That was sketchy.
The pit road at Dover has to be one of the sketchiest. I feel like it's pit road at Dover, probably pitting at Daytona cannot be easy.
No.
That just does
Bristol.
not look easy. Bristol.
Explain why, though.
Well, you're going so fast, and it's about like
Speaking of the 5,
runway. You have way less of a runway. Well, let's see if
see what happens.
Larson gives Ross a hard time. There's 2 cars right now in between
That's
Truex and the
huge
one,
for
which
Martin.
is huge.
Yeah.
And one of those cars is,
Look at that. Just taking up all
Larson-
the space.
oh my God, Larson
love
is not
it.
letting him go.
He said, you're going to have to move me to
Look
get
at
around me."
Larson. He still hasn't passed him.
Look
He
at
still hasn't passed him.
Oh,
Oh,
look
he's
at him
going up.
all the way. Holy cow. This is wild.
Okay, Bruno was right.
This is great.
Larson is absolutely
going.
blocking
He
the
just
one.
cost Chastain.
Look at
easily-
how
he's
much
still in
space-
front of him.
Oh, he
was.
just got
He just
past
cost
him.
him at least a
He
second.
cost him 2 seconds.
At least a second. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think a full second he probably cost
That's
him.
amazing.
Because he was a half second behind Truex. Now he's a second and a half.
That's awesome.
Kyle Larson with some redemption.
I wish he
You
would've
never
kept it
see
going.
him like I feel like you rarely see him act out of like he would typically give the guy the space and I don't want to
But
get
again,
in trouble
But I think,
and I don't
think
wanna,
here, though, he knows he's not
Oh,
winning
yeah.
the race. He's out of it. So let's race hard, but
Oh,
not. He
yeah.
didn't do anything.
Oh, he just had his line, held his line. Get around me.
Don't admit that you did it on purpose, though.
Yeah, no, just
I
had
was
the
just
better
running my
line.
race. I didn't even know
I
the
didn't
one
want to
was
go
behind
another
me.
lap down. Or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, but look at Truex does not have any help here with the lap
No.
traffic. That's the only thing
No,
that
it
could help
doesn't.
Ross. I mean, he's already cut it back down a half
But
of
you
a
gotta remember-
second.
When's the last time they pitted?
The green.
Look at all the lap traffic in front of him.
Yeah.
I forget, like 70, 80 laps to go, maybe. I forget when the green
How long?
stops for.
What's the tire window?
They should be good.
Uh,
I think. I don't know. Does our Larry McReynolds not have any information?
Can the chat tell us?
someone in the chat just called us a joke.
Called us a
Called
joke?
us a
Yeah,
joke?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Or told us
Well,
a
they
joke?
can sleep good at night knowing that they
Man.
got that one in.
But
on
you know what?
us.
They're going to sleep good. I'm not, though. That's going to keep me up all night.
You know, they would sleep even better if they slept on this couch.
Yeah, in this couch. Yeah, man. Oh my gosh, he's closed it back up. Just like that. I go from reading mean messages on the YouTube Live to Truex has caught, or Ross has caught back up to Martin Truex.
That Gibbs.
Oh, and
did
Gibbs-
he get into
Oh, 'cause
Ross get into
Gibbs-
Gibbs?
Because Gibbs is a Joe Gibbs racing driver.
yeah.
No one. This
That's
is
team
where
orders right
this is
there.
where Ross Chastain, not racing clean against anybody, comes back to bite him. Is when he's trying to catch Truex. Almost every single lap car is not going to make
He
it
is
easy
a
on him.
bull in a china shop.
That's Reddick.
Yeah.
And let's see what Reddick has against Ross Chastain. That's the thing.
Oh man.
I've never seen lap traffic almost play into the hands of the leader like I have
Yeah.
in this race at
Hey,
Dover.
you know what? I remember what video game was it? It's like NASCAR Rivals where you like had to make friends with people, and the more like enemies you made, they would like run into you on the track
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yep.
You're seeing it in real life.
Oh! And
Oh
look at
my
Hunter
gosh!
goes
Definitely had a
around.
left. Is it a left rear down? Right rear down?
This changes everything.
Wow.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Hey,
Holy cow.
Hey, Chopper. He was right, man.
Let's not give him credit for that.
Man.
Wow.
Oh,
What? That was a hard
I need to
hit.
see a replay.
That was a
Holy
hard
cow.
hit.
And we're going to get a restart.
Yep.
So Denny
And
gets to
everyone's
restart.
everyone's taking tires. Oh, car's on fire. Get out of there, Joey. There
He's
you go.
good.
He's good.
Wow.
So this will be interesting with the pit stops. Denny is fourth right now, but his pit stops have been anything but good. Also, does anybody stay
What
out?
do you do? Yeah. I feel like you
no,
can't
you've
stay
got to
out.
take tires.
Well, it depends on where you're
It depends
at.
on where you're at, yeah. You know what? If you think you can hold on,
How did that spin start?
I think he cut a tire down at the right rear, maybe? I think it was the right rear. Let's see. Look right here. And just goes. Yeah.
It just goes.
That's got to be the right rear.
No help. Man, I was almost looking forward to watching that race run green. We were going to get a classic finish without a caution.
You thought we were going to get a race without a caution?
I think so. I mean, they were racing, and you were watching the lap traffic come into play. It was getting very interesting.
Oh, it was, but you had to know that the caution, like,
Man.
Wow. Interesting. And we go to commercial. How about that? So we got what?
Hey,
when it's all racked up again, like 10 laps to go, maybe
Oh,
9.
what are you doing?
Hold on.
What are you changing the channel for?
Oh, no.
What are you doing?
I may have screwed it all up.
Give me the remote.
You
I
just
thought it
changed
was-
it to the Minions movie.
Well, you know
This
what?
is ridiculous.
Hey, yellow,
What do we do?
A yellow caution, a yellow,
I don't need to see the weather,
Minion.
Dalton.
I thought I was gonna.
people's
There we go.
court.
Oh my
I
god.
thought I was
got
gonna
it.
be able
All
to
right.
get it to go
You're not
Good
allowed to
catch
boy.
up a little bit.
You're not allowed
I'm
to touch the
sorry.
remote.
Well,
Listen.
while we're in commercial here and while we're under caution, Tiff, we've got a lot going on this week. Do you want to jump in and tell us what's going on with Dirty Mo
Tell us
Media?
what's on the other channels.
Yeah.
The Minions.
Welcome.
Thanks.
What do you think of the race so far?
And
Have you
talk to our
been
crew chief.
paying attention?
No.
No, not at all.
I've
Just to the YouTube
been
chat.
working and following the chat a little bit. Although a lot of them said it was boring, so I guess
We
I'll
hit
take
a
their
little
word
bit of a
for it.
lull mid-race.
So we were off air at a good time.
It was
Mhm.
literally the perfect time to be off air was when not a whole lot was happening.
Right.
Travis took a nap
Travis took a nap.
on the clock, of course,
Of
right?
course.
And then
He'll make up
Gosh.
for it
now we're back
tonight.
for an entertaining
No
restart.
adult supervision. Man.
No, not
No.
at all. We're
Okay,
gonna have a busy
so,
week.
Yeah, a little look ahead. Obviously Denny is currently racing.
Yeah.
But when he's done, I would expect that he'll probably want to record tonight. So if that happens, you'll probably see his podcast drop first thing tomorrow. I'm looking at Travis. It depends on how late Travis wants to
Has he
stay
texted
up.
you at all during the race or no?
No
Oh,
messages.
he has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No phones in the cars.
It's like, do you know how to use a jack?
So you'll see Actions Detrimental come out tomorrow. Also, the DBC guys will be back in studio tomorrow, recording in the morning. So you'll see their podcast drop later tomorrow. The download will be recording in the morning. So we're gonna have a lot of podcasts dropping tomorrow. You'll see. I'm gonna predict it'll be Actions Detrimental, download, DBC.
Probably in that order. Yeah.
Probably in
What's
that order
going on
tomorrow.
here?
Although
I'm
DBC
sorry.
might record, we might be done earlier in the download. I'm
Oh.
gonna race Alex Timms
Okay. All right,
Oh,
to see who can get it out
Okay.
quicker.
that's good.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, speaking of the race,
Denny just had a detrimental pit stop.
oh boy, Travis throws his hands up in the air.
It looked like they didn't even have the left side of the car jacked up.
He took 8 tires.
And you'll be able to hear him
Yeah.
talk about it
Yeah.
on his podcast.
Yeah, they
tomorrow.
took 4 and
So-
they're like, we don't want these 4. We need different.
And then Wednesday we'll have another episode of the download, and we'll have Speed Street. It's a big month for Speed Street.
It's the month of May.
Being Indy 500
Yeah.
month.
Yeah.
Yep. So month of Speed Street. You'll hear us promoting it pretty heavily as Connor's involved in all the lead up to the Indy 500 activities. Thursday, Dirty Modo. I don't think we have any more lives planned this week. This might be it for us, but if that changes, you'll find it on our social channels. And we weren't going to talk about this yet, but I feel like we're far enough along
Oh boy.
that I
Uh-oh.
can drop
Here it is.
So we are working on Denny Hamlin's bracket challenge presented by Dirty Mo Media. Unless we run into some kind of technical difficulty we're not foreseeing at the moment, we will be going live with that tomorrow. So
Oh, boy.
you can visit our website, dirtymomedia.com, sign up for the newsletter if you want to be one of the first people to hear about it. As soon as we know what time we're going live, we're going to send an email blast out to our distribution list, and then Dalton will be pushing it out on social media. You'll be hearing about it on the podcast, but you'll have this week, we'll set the lineup with the top 32 in points after the race today and go head to head for 5 weeks. So you'll have until the Kansas race Sunday, which I think is scheduled for 3:00.
Yep, as of right now.
Yep. So you will have from tomorrow, whatever time we go live. So either sign up for the newsletter or follow our social channels until Sunday at 3 to make your selections for the bracket, March Madness style.
Heck yeah.
And we have a $500 prize pack up for grabs.
Holy cow.
So,
Yeah,
and
you're
then
not allowed to
11
enter.
additional
So-
winners.
I can't
Yeah.
win.
Yeah, you
Shoot.
can't win. You can enter,
Darn
but
it.
you can't win.
I'm going to be competitive
yeah.
about it.
So
Yeah.
everybody
fun
check
for
that
all
out.
of us,
We're
I think.
excited
Awesome.
about it. Yeah.
Dalton, we can speak for you in saying that you were working really hard on
Really
this
hard.
all
Yeah.
of this week. Last week, I was rooting for you the whole time.
Yeah,
Over
it's
the
yeah,
great to see.
definitely. Yeah, Andrew was one of the people that was like, I don't know, we'll see if it'll happen. And definitely, no, it's the idea is it's fully interactive. You can go and select your picks online, put your email address in, and then that's how we contact you to win. It's definitely been a labor of love, but I am ready to see it happen. I'm so excited. The branding, everything looks great. I can't wait to push it live. It's going to be so much fun.
I think y'all are going to really enjoy being able to play along with
Yeah.
us. We'll be talking about it for the next 5 weeks,
Yep.
and then selecting our winners at the end.
That's the
So,
biggest thing is seeing this come to life and being able to follow
Yep.
along. And it's almost, even though it's not implemented in the series itself, it could be like, this is what it would look like.
Yep,
Well,
exactly.
In real time.
Imagine the last however many green flag laps.
I
You're
mean-
looking at your guys who are matching up. And the pit stops
Exactly.
become more important. Everything becomes more important.
Hey, I know we talked about this last week. If the bracket started at Dover, I picked Todd Gilliland over Joey Logano. Logano
I
just
know,
had an
you
issue. I might have
You
called
did.
that.
Yeah, you might have.
See? And
Yeah.
why couldn't we get this bracket started this week? I would have looked like a
You know,
genius.
I do have to sleep. So
I know.
it is a thing. But no, it's been a lot of fun. I'm so excited. I think we should try to have the commissioner on It's Commissioner Hamlin on the Dirty Mo Live or something
would be
to
cool.
talk about it. It would be
Yep.
so awesome, but
Absolutely.
we'll see if that happens.
Yeah.
But
Good deal. Well,
yeah,
we've
so a
got
lot coming up from Dirty Mo Media this month. You'll definitely want to check that out because in addition to having some extra stuff going on at Indy, which you'll hear about later,
Yep.
we'll also have some extra stuff around Wilkesboro the week before with the Cars Tour race that Dale's running and the All-Star race. So it's going to be a big month.
How could you not love the month of May?
It's the best month.
It's
best month.
awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yep. It's my girlfriend's birthday is in May too. So
Wow.
All right, and now lights
Wish
are
her
off.
happy
So
Obligatory
I'm
by-
letting Travis
yeah.
jump back in.
Well, we've got 8 to go. Looks like the restart.
8 to go. We have Truex
Who-
and
all right.
Blaney on the front row.
Before we start, who are our picks? I'm gonna stick with Truex.
Okay.
Sticking with him.
ABC.
I'm taking my boy. I'm taking my boy
Anybody
Willie B.
but
Anybody
Chastain.
but Chastain. That's my pick.
William
B.
Byron in 6.
Yep.
You think he can get there?
Yep. Do we think there's going to be another caution?
I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna vote for another
All right.
caution.
So
Here we go.
quickly though, you mentioned your girlfriend's birthday. For her birthday, you should get a bowl cut as a gift towards
Yeah.
her.
I
I
think
would do that.
I'm. We've talked about not doing that. No.
Wait, Dalton should get a bowl cut, or
She's gonna
he's
get-
gonna give her a bowl cut.
No. Last year her birthday was on the 600, and so
Wait!
we didn't get to go.
Sorry, go ahead,
No,
go ahead.
That's all.
Blaney and Truex. Oh my
Blaney-
God,
oh,
they're
you're
gonna
not-
they're rooting for Ross.
Gosh.
Blaney and Truex both racing for
Holy
their
cow.
first win in like over 50
yeah,
races.
combined 100
Meanwhile,
races.
Ross Chastain right behind him.
And if Blaney wins, the professor said fade Penske to win the race.
Oh my God, they're gonna wreck each other. Ross is
Wow.
gonna win.
Wow.
Watch.
Well, that's what
Oh,
Denny's
Truex just pulled away.
Denny's motto has always been: see the checkered flag. You only have to
Yep.
make one block attempt.
oh my God, Ross made such a
Oh,
good work of
he
this
touched
well.
him.
Shut the door. Send him, Blaney. Come on. Oh, here
Oh,
comes Willie B.
Chastain's clear now. We're back to this
Same old thing.
Truex versus Ross. I don't know if we'll.
Man.
I thought we were going to see a caution in that first
We
lap,
still have 4 laps to go.
but I thought we were going to have.
Yeah,
an
yeah. I mean,
immediate
that's a
caution.
good point.
4 laps.
Denny's gonna get around C Bell
Will
here.
Truex.
I don't know. Bell's been racing him tough this whole day.
He's on. He cut the inside. He should be all right.
Blaney's.
Yeah.
Is he rocking the inside again?
I was hoping Blaney could hold. Like
I was gonna say, could he get back to the inside of Ross? No.
Blaney's one of those guys. He's just easy to root for.
Yeah. There's no reason not to like Ryan Blaney. Oh, crisscrossing in the back over there.
3
Reddick?
laps to go. And I bet you the race is over for people who
Yeah,
are
it
watching
is. Yeah,
this.
they're like, you idiots.
But you know what? They get to see what happens. They're like, let's see what the Dirty Mo guys have
Exactly.
to think about it.
Yeah, they can watch and then watch what we say.
I think, nope, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to Rick Allen anybody.
You're gonna Rick Allen, aren't you?
I'm going to
Do
keep
not
my,
Rick Allen.
I know it's
Martin.
not good for live streams, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut about what I think's going to happen.
No, say it. Say it now. I want you to say it. Let's see if there's an Andrew curse.
All right, fine. I think Ross Chastain's going to win. He's going to do great.
Really?
Oh, shoot. I might have Rick Allen Ross.
You can't do that when he's in second place. It
Yeah,
doesn't
I
work.
know. Yeah, it
That's
doesn't
true.
work. All right, white flag. I'm going to look so smart
No
here.
caution.
Yeah. Truex just blows a tire going into one.
Oh my gosh. That would be.
Hey, it happened to Kyle Larson. That's what the birth of the Rick Allen thing was.
On
That's
the
true.
backstretch.
Wow.
All right, this is it.
Hold it up. Truex.
Is Ross going to do some sort of hail Dover?
Wow.
Nope.
He had that one chance.
Martin Truex
Look at
Jr.
him
What
go.
a
over
race.
Ross Chastain. Wow.
What a race.
And they were bickering. They said just
Yeah.
focus
His
on the
crew
Yep.
chief
on
had a dog
driving.
cuss him.
Yelling at each other. Yep.
Martin Truex Jr. breaks that winless streak.
Yep.
The
And what a-
Truex
what a-
double.
Unbelievable.
The Truex sweep.
Can you
man.
think of a better racetrack for both Truexes to
At
win?
their home
At their
track.
home
That
track.
is so cool.
When's the last time that brothers won a Busch or Sportsman or Xfinity race
In the same weekend?
and then a Cup race? Like, was it the Wall Trips? Was it the?
Man, that is a
Allisons?
great question.
Was it the?
And Coach Gibbs is in attendance for this race.
yes, he is.
Wow.
I wonder if somebody can.
I hope Ryan
tell
is
us in the
still
chat,
there.
When's the last time that
Good
a
for
brother
Truex.
won Xfinity race and the other brother won a Cup Series
Mhm.
race?
Yeah. Wow. Very interesting. Busher top 10. Josh Berry top 10.
Hey, Kurt and Kyle, that makes sense.
Kurt and Kyle.
That would
Yeah.
make sense.
Probably
Yeah.
like when Kyle won any Xfinity
Yeah,
race,
literally,
right?
pretty much any time.
Any
that he
weekend
won,
that
yeah.
Kurt Busch won, Kyle Busch probably won the Xfinity
Yeah.
race that weekend.
Man,
What a I mean, he at one point
I
was,
thought
he
for
was
sure
just
that-
in the middle of the pack doing nothing.
I thought for sure they were going to get squirrely.
Yeah, I mean,
So, I
The
mean,
difference
Chastain
is-
had a horrible restart.
well, the difference too is Blaney and Truex race each other fair at the
Yes.
restart. They
Oh,
didn't do they weren't
it
gonna
was
do
clean
anything.
racing.
Yeah,
Completely. Even when they got close and they made a little bit of contact, it was still clean.
Bell had no push, had no help from
No.
behind,
Like, that's clean right there. I mean,
and then Ross kind of got a little froggy.
right. Little
Froggy.
Which I mean, listen, and you're in third.
Who was that dove to the inside of?
Like back in the pack,
Yeah, Chris Buescher.
could have
I
been.
think that was.
All right, well, I'll ask the YouTube chat and I'll ask you guys, what'd you think of that race? I thought we had a great,
I think
a
that's
much better start than I thought we were going to get at
Yep.
Dover, and I think the green racetrack, not a lot of rubber, not a lot of track time, helped with that. A lull in the middle parts of the race, and we got a great finish. I think.
Yeah.
that was entertaining to watch.
I think that, any race can be better except for those like crazy ones like the Ricky Craven, Kurt Busch, or the ones that come down, to
Of course,
they can always be better. But if you're looking for a good race, this was one of them. This isn't a bad race.
The middle was bad, but the beginning was entertaining. And then, even when we didn't have
is
before we
burning
had
it
that
down.
last caution, you had some interesting racing going on with the green stop, that last green stop. So like, I think
Oh,
he
pop the
blew.
tires.
Yep, I think overall it was a good race. It was also better probably like if you have a good race at the beginning and end and you sandwich it with a nap,
Right.
it's phenomenal.
I said,
I think that's
there's nothing better than a NASCAR nap.
no. Let's see who won.
No,
DBC
there
picks?
is actually. If you've ever watched sailing,
Yeah, I haven't.
DBC.
it's entertaining and a good nap on a Sunday. Windows
Okay.
open. That's the best.
Yeah,
kind.
I get you.
All right, DBC picks. Who finished the highest? Hamlin, Ty Gibbs, or Chris Buescher?
Hamlin got fifth still.
Hamlin
Hamlin got fifth?
Got fifth.
So-
I don't know if Buescher was.
Buescher finished in the
He might.
Ninth.
ninth.
Okay.
So was it Denny?
It was Denny.
Yeah. All right. TJ wins DBC picks this week.
Also, your DBC picks. You guys you run an awful league.
Yeah, I run a pretty bad
There's been-
operation over there.
Brett picked Bowman this week. Obviously, Bowman gets hurt. I tried to fight for him, but come to find out that Casey previously had picked a driver that didn't end up getting.
So Casey picked Josh Berry at Martinsville.
Yeah.
Josh Berry doesn't race Martinsville because Chase Elliott's back. So,
Casey should have been allowed to make a
and
new
by the way,
pick.
Brett was in this decision.
Yeah, but you're the commissioner.
Hold on. Brett was part of the people.
too
No,
many
Casey
commissioners.
doesn't. Casey should have known Chase Elliott could have come back. That was a risky move. She shouldn't be able to get another pick. So I'm like, okay, that's fair. Brett picks Alex Bowman. Alex Bowman doesn't race this week. Brett doesn't get another pick. But this is where I think it's fair. If Casey wants to pick Josh Berry the next couple of weeks, she can because Josh Berry didn't make a start, and Brett can do the same with Alex Bowman when he returns.
No, you're an awful commissioner.
I think that's pretty fair.
You're letting the participants control
Uh,
things.
I think it's fair.
Thank you.
But
Thank you.
I'm there every week, so I kind of get how the politics work. And
Fourth career win at Dover for Truex.
It's pretty good.
it's one of his good ones. Yep.
He's pretty darn good. All right. Well, we've got a lot to talk about for this up. I mean, there's going to be plenty to talk about this week on all of our shows. I'm looking forward to it. When do you think Denny's going to record?
I don't know. I usually wait a little bit to text them to see.
You should text him right now. Give him a call right now. Hey,
What were our?
I know you just got out of
Hey,
the car,
Denny,
but what time do you
you're
want to
on
record?
Dirty Mo Live.
What were all of our picks at the beginning?
All right. Well, I had the
You
winner,
took
Truex.
DH.
It doesn't matter. You picked the winner.
Pretty
Okay,
awesome.
that's why. Okay, I got
Who'd you pick, Byron?
Yeah, but I just wasn't.
and you
I didn't
picked
remember.
Denny.
Well, we all picked people in the top 5.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty
Truex
good.
first, Byron fourth,
and DH
Denny
was fifth.
fifth. All right, that was pretty.
yeah,
I'm
depending
pretty
on
well done.
depending
I'm
on when
impressed
they
with
usually we tape like later, like 10:30, and so I have it scheduled for 6 a.m. So that's most likely. But depending on when we do, I might if we get done relatively early tonight, I might just publish it tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't hear what Ross is saying, but I'm very
Oh,
curious
I
to
didn't
see
mean.
what
I
he
didn't do
thinks.
anything. I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
There is a lot to react
His
to.
4th top 5 finish this season, though.
Yeah.
He's starting to get it going.
Yep.
And listen, hey, to all of those watching, if you have an opinion on the race, you want to voice your opinion, please send a message to Reaction Theater. We'll tweet out another link after we get off of this live broadcast. But we want to, I mean, we've had some fantastic calls this year.
Yeah, this is your chance to have your voice.
This is your chance to
Heard.
be
Yep.
on Door
You
Bumper
could be
Clear, to have your
on
voice
BBC.
heard. I mean, you have their
You can be-
undivided attention.
I do it every week.
You can be funny, serious, whatever.
If you
Like,
play an instrument, we love the songs. So yeah, send your messages to
did
Reaction
Truex
Theater.
give the flag to a
He
kid?
did give the flag
That's
to
cool.
a kid.
That's awesome.
That's really neat.
Who started that tradition? Was it Blaney?
Harvick?
I mean,
Harvick,
I
maybe?
guess
I don't know. I
did
think
it way before that.
Yeah, I think
Well,
a lot
yeah,
of
but
drivers do
recently
different
it
things.
started up again.
Well, if it's recently, it wasn't Blaney because he hasn't
Well,
won
I mean, yeah,
recently.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyways, closing thoughts as we wrap up here on this live. We got to get the studio set up for DJD tomorrow.
I thought it was a good race. What I saw, the end was definitely entertaining. I think the tires were what we wanted to see. I mean, it's just from what I saw, and I could be wrong in the middle. You know, maybe the tires last a little bit longer, but I saw guys pulling cords off of tires, and I think that's what you want to see is some wear and tear. And yeah, I don't think you could have asked for much more. You know, so
My closing thought is if we did the bracket starting today, Kyle Larson finished 32nd.
Wow.
wow.
And who would he have beaten?
He would have been beaten by
Austin Dillon.
an Austin.
No, he went up against
Austin
Austin
Dillon.
Dillon.
Austin finished 27th and still would have.
If we
Wow.
started the bracket today, Ross Chastain would have beaten Chase Elliott in the first round.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't wait for
So
this.
think about some of
because we're
these
going to get
matchups.
these matchups for Kansas, and we're going to see the upsets in
Right.
real
This is
time.
gonna be
That is
fun
going to
to-
be
this is
so
gonna be
much
fun.
fun to follow. I can't wait.
Are we? I think we still should fill out brackets. We can't win, but I think it'd be fun to.
Well, I'm filling a
to
bracket
see
out,
people go up
yeah.
against.
Make sure that we put Andrew from Dirty,
Dirty Mo.
Mo Media as
Yeah.
your name and
Let
stuff.
the people see where they compete with
Yep.
us.
Yeah. All right. I can't wait for that. Well, good deal. Thanks for following along with us on this Monday.
I'm gonna go nap.
You're going to go nap again. The first one wasn't enough.
I'm going home this time.
He's gonna go to
He's
a different
going home
studio
this
and nap.
time. Yeah, he's going to
Yeah.
go to a different studio. We got Dirty Mo Doe upstairs.
Yeah.
You can go somewhere else. Okay. Travis is out,
Bye,
apparently.
Travis.
All right. Well, thanks, y'all, for tuning in. And we've got a lot to follow along with this week on Dirty Mo Media platforms. It's going to be a fun week. It's going to be a busy week. So we'll see you then.
Thanks, everybody.